Relief affecting the health of thousands of people here in the metro Atlanta area. Grady Health has just announced a new partnership between Fulton and DeKalb Counties that could provide more access to health care.
Atlanta News First, Bridget Spencer is here in studio this morning. Bridget, this is really welcome news for those people who were suffering because of that closure of Wellstar.
That's right. It's all about access to healthcare, guys. Now, people have been affected by so many closures, and Grady says basically what they're trying to do is alleviate some of the stress that all of those closures are causing. So they do have some big news and a big announcement to make later on this morning. County leaders with Fulton and DeKalb and Grady reps are going to announce a big effort and joint agreement. And the agreement is basically going to allocate more money for Grady to expand health access in Fulton and DeKalb counties. This effort is all underway as Wellstar recently decided to close two major facilities. We're talking about the AMC as well as East Point Urgent Care. They are actually moving their services to Southside Medical. Now, we did speak to a woman in East Point right when that center closed down. She says it's really going to affect her tremendously.
We have no medical facility here. Urgent care, we don't have that. So if you have an emergency, you got to go across Atlanta, Grady, and you know, that's life or death.
Now, county officials say this move hopefully can pave the way for not only more access to health care, but listen, healthcare equity in the metro. That's the bottom line here. They will have all the details on the agreement later at 10 o'clock this morning.